Hi, I'm Dr. Caroline Musselwhite, and the topic for today is what is your training style? This presentation is all about being interactive with students, helping them but not helping too much, scaffolding but not giving away the farm. And so let's just take a look at this slide, and you may also want to be looking at your handout. It shows two training styles. This is information from Pam Elder, and who did a fabulous presentation for us in Phoenix on this topic, and just wanted to share this with you because I think it's such powerful information for parents, for teachers, for paras, for therapists, anyone that's in classrooms working with students with significant disabilities, especially students who are using augmentative and alternative communication. So just look over this list. Take a minute. You might want to put the VCR on pause and think about which style you want to be. Do you want to be a style A communicator? Or do you want to be a style B communicator? Okay, have you had a conversation about that? I'm really hoping that you picked style B, because that's what I'm going to be talking about today, is how to be a really good style B communicator, how to model and support students and not overwhelm them, how to basically have a teaching agenda instead of a testing agenda. So let's move on and look at what this might look like. If you're a style A communicator, there's excessive questioning. You know, this happens a lot. It's kind of like the teenage parent. Who are you with? Where did you go? What did you do? Why did you do that? And it's not a mode, as any of you who have been parents of teenagers know, that is really good for engendering conversation, a two-way dialogue. When we're doing rapid-fire questions, we often are shutting down conversations. One of the reasons we do such excessive questioning is that the students aren't answering because it takes a long time to process, it's hard to find the right response, etc. And so we tend to get overboard on excessive questioning. And when we're not doing that, we're doing excessive commanding. Touch red. Tell me, I want juice. Say the whole thing. And sometimes we're just yapping so much that it just sounds like verbal diarrhea. And we don't want to do that, because what that's doing is developing prompt dependency in the students we're working with. So how long does it take to break a habit? A bad habit, that is. And research shows it takes about 6 weeks to break a bad habit, which is a long time to keep asking those rapid-fire questions and giving those commands. And that's 6 weeks unless, however, you use a mild punishment. Now, what do I mean by a mild punishment? Here's one we did in a classroom that I worked in that was amazingly effective with stopping those excessive questions within about a week instead of 6 weeks. We got the quarter question jar, and we put out this jar, and every time you asked a stupid question, and I'll tell you in a minute what I mean by a stupid question, every time we asked a stupid question, we had to put a quarter in the question jar. Well, that's pretty aversive, and plus the money was not used for anything fun. This was not margarita money, no. This would be money used to buy Kleenex. So it's just not that exciting, and so after a few times we would be really careful not to do excessive questionings, asking stupid questions. We only want to ask real questions. So what's the difference? Well, a real question is one you truly don't know the answer to, A, and B, you want to know the answer. So let's look at the list and discuss among yourselves which one of these is a real question and which one is a stupid teacher question. What's this? So let's say I'm holding up a flashlight or a book or whatever, and I'm saying, what's this? And the student is supposed to respond. B, does your tummy hurt? C, what color is this? D, are you a boy or a girl? And E, which is your favorite animal? Now, the deal is, you pretty much can tell which are real questions. The only two real questions there were B, does your tummy hurt? And E, which is your favorite animal, if in fact I don't know. Is it important for me to know if my student's tummy hurts? Oh yeah, that's a really important question, so that's a real question. Let's just say that by the time I am an adult and have a teaching credential, I'm really hoping that I know that this is yellow, and that you are, in fact,